What's going on, people? It's your boy Tops back again, and I'm not very happy, guys. Arsenal miss opportunity, drop points again, 0-0, back-to-back 0-0 draws against Liverpool, and now Nottingham Forest, who are fourth bottom in the league. Absolutely shocking performance. Before I get into it, make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel. And yeah, I'm fuming, guys. I can't even lie, man. I'm just sick to death with these missed opportunities, man. We had enough opportunities in the game to kind of kill Forest off. Martinelli has to score that chance, man, with his left foot. Has to score. Obviously, ricochets to him by a Madueke shot, and he has to put that in the back of the net. Missed opportunity. Saka had a header, which was greatly saved by Sells. But Mikael Merino comes on. Free header. Literally free header from a Declan Rice set piece. And it goes wide. Got to score these opportunities. There's another couple of half chances where bad passing, bad decision-making in kind of the final third. And I've got to question the team's mentality, not only the team and the manager, man, because, again, until you get over the line, you have to capitalize on these results. Manchester City have not won a game in the last 4 games. We should at least be near, if not double figures, in terms of lead, because they've not won in 4. They've got 3 points from a possible 12. That is unheard of for a team challenging for the title. And we've not capitalized at all. We've got 2 extra points. Well, 1 extra point, really, because we both drawn the last game week. So we've got 1 extra point. And yeah, it's not good enough, man. I'm just sick of Arsenal failing to capitalize. And I feel like, again, when you are the Premier League champions, you've got to be killers. You've got to seize the opportunity. You've got to grab it by the scruff of the horns, by the throat, and just be like, you know what? We're winning this league. It's there for the taking. There was an expectation after City lost against Manchester United that we were going to be there and obviously go and get 3 points by any means necessary. And we just didn't do that, man. We keep wasting first half. So another first half, we didn't do anything in the game substantial, apart from that Martinelli miss, which he should have scored, which wasn't really a chance created. It was a miss-hit shot by Madueke, shot turn cross. And Martinelli should have just tried to put it in the back of the net, but we didn't create loads of chances. We had a few corners. That came from a corner as well. And there's too many games. The Villa game at home, we wasted the first half and away. The Wolves game at home, we wasted the first half. The Bournemouth game, we wasted the first half. The Liverpool game, we wasted the first half. And again, some of these games you can go back and win, but some of them you can't. The last 2 games we've wasted in the first half, we've not won the game in the Premier League, man. We've drawn both games, not even scored a goal, bro. And for me, man, you've got to look at the mentality of the team and think, do you actually want to win this Premier League? Do you actually want to win this title? There's how many signals and opportunities for you to go away, brush away through this kind of competition and be like, you know what, we're top of the tree. We're X amount of points clear of our nearest rivals because we've capitalized. And this was a perfect game to do that, man, because, again, Forest didn't have a win in the last 5, I think, or 1 win in the last 5. Had only 2 or 3 clean sheets in the last 30 games. And they've ended up keeping another clean sheet against us, back-to-back clean sheets at the City ground against us. We drew their 0-0 last season, and we drew their 0-0 this season, man. And again, it was just lethargic from the players. There was a lack of application in terms of off the ball, and in terms of on the board as well. It was so slow, so pedestrian. There was no kind of forward movements, man. There was one point in the second half, Gabriel nearly gave the ball away on the halfway line because he was passing it so slowly. He was so lax, so laid back, so lack of intensity. It's like, it's not good enough, man. And you got to look at the players, man. I've got to look at the players in this game for sure, because, again, I'm looking at it thinking, do you actually want to be Premier League winners? This is why I'm hesitant calling these players world class, because you got to prove it in the big games. You got to prove it when the pressure is on the line, and the pressure is not even that on the line that much. All it was is that we just needed to capitalize on City kind of not winning their game. And this is in January. Imagine April, May, when we're so close and the pressure really is on. We've seen Arsenal buckle under pressure before. Some of these same players as well, and obviously the manager's been the same, exactly the same. And it's like, you have to prove you've evolved. You have to prove you've improved. It's all right being top from August to round about this time. There's a reason why Arsene Wenger teams used to buckle under pressure February, March, every single year without fail, because this is when the pressure starts to heat up a little bit, because, again, you're playing in more competitions, you probably get a bit more fatigued, but it's about how you kind of deal with those situations, how you deal with kind of having those kind of lot of games at one stage. And for me, we just didn't handle it well. Again, the players do have a lot to answer for in this game, but, again, it will always seep down through to the manager, because, again, until he wins one of the major trophies, until he guides a team through a season, there's always going to be question marks when we don't capitalize on these periods of time where we got an opportunity to really hone in and really cement ourselves as the kind of Premier League leaders. And we just didn't do it in this game, man. Like I said, we wasted the first half, only one opportunity. Second half, he made changes. He put people on. Trossard came on. Saka, Jesus, and Marino came on. And yeah, I think Saka made a little bit of an impact. Didn't obviously get the goal from the header, putting a great cross in for Declan Rice, who had a shot. Volley that obviously Sells saved. And Sells made a couple of decent saves. But again, like I said, man, Jesus came on. Didn't really impact the game at all, man. Didn't really impact the game at all. Then yeah, you're looking at our probably biggest threat was to kind of set pieces again, and it's just one of those things. You're not going to score a corner from every game. We've got a very good set piece record, but you have to have alternative ways of opening up the opposition, bro. You have to have it. Do you know what I'm saying? It can't always be set pieces, man. And yeah, I just feel like for me in this game, we just didn't show enough. And the players need to be held accountable for the poor performance. Obviously, there was a shout for a penalty. Enya, I think it was a penalty. When I seen it back, he kind of brushed the ball down with his kind of hand. But again, we've had decisions go our way. And for me, I feel like we should have done more. We had enough chances in the game to kind of score in the game without relying on a penalty being given or not given. Obviously, again, you can't rely on the officials to make the right decisions. For anyone in the Premier League, going for us or against us, we should have had Miko Marino sent off against Aston Villa. That didn't happen. There was a penalty that we probably should have been given away against Everton, Saliba. That probably should have been a penalty. So there's been decisions that went for us in games that we've won. So yeah, man, I'm not really looking at that too tough, to be honest with you. I'm more concerned about the mentality of the team. Like I said, you can draw these games, that's fine, but you can't put in those kind of performance. If Sells was making save after save after save after save, and it was off the line and hitting the post, and then you can be like, you know what, just was our day. But because this is off the back of the Liverpool game where it was an abject performance, another opportunity where City dropped points. The last two game weeks, Premier League game weeks, they've dropped points and we've not capitalized. You've got to be like, bro, do you guys want to win this Prem or not? Do you know what I'm saying? Do you actually want to win this title or not? Declan Rice said at the end, oh, it's every effing time. So what is he talking about there? Is he on about the performance? Is he on about, obviously, them failing to capitalize? And he knows, bro. He knows. He watches social media. He knows the pressure of obviously being at the top of the league, what it means to kind of steer away from your opponents. Like I said, especially if you're still in the Champions League, if you're still in the FA Cup, League Cup, you're going to be even more fatigued in terms of having all these competitions to play. You need to make sure you got a cushion in the league so you can drop a few points here or there, man. That's what I'm thinking about right now. So when you're going to Manchester City, they're still a way ahead of you, or we're still a way ahead of them, to the point where they're not thinking, if we win, we're in like 3 points ahead of them, man. That's game on. Because again, we've already shown that we've dropped points against Nottingham Forest like we did last season, man. That's a game where we didn't capitalize on Liverpool, the same thing as well. So yeah, man, it's not good enough, bro. It's not good enough. We should have won the game. Forest had not really too many chances, to be honest with you. I'm trying to think of any kind of chances they really had where you think they should have scored. They really kind of had hard chances. They were just kind of defending and trying to hit us on the counter attack, really. Didn't really trouble us too much, but that's not the point, man. We definitely should have put the game to bed, and it's just not good enough, man, in terms of the players' performances. And then again, it always seeps back to the manager, because again, when people have doubts of the manager, you got to think and be like, bro, why are we not handling the pressure when it comes to it, the crunch time of, you know what I'm saying? Okay, this is the time we need to this is where it's all on the line. Like, we need to win this game. And we just don't manage to do it, man. And that's twice we've let City off the hook. And now, not even just City, Aston Villa, bro. Aston Villa, Aston Villa have got Everton at home, I think, tomorrow. If they win that, they're 4 points behind us. Then they both play before we play Man United, who have just beaten Man City. So we could potentially be 1 point ahead of Aston Villa and 4 points ahead of Manchester City off the back of Man City not winning in 4 games and us not winning in 2 or 3. So yeah, man, it's just frustrating, man. It's just frustrating. But again, obviously the positive is that obviously we've gained a point because they've dropped points. But I'm just, bro, we need to capitalize, man. When the shoe's on the other foot and they see us lose at home to Aston Villa a couple of seasons ago, they made sure they won the game. We don't do the same, man. We don't do the same. So yeah, I'm just annoyed, fed up, and hopefully we can bounce back in our next Premier League game against Man United. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, you guys in the comments let me know what you think about the result and the game. And yeah, man, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Until next time, people, I'm out. Peace and love.